Samsung might just be getting ready to throw the biggest curveball in the Galaxy Ultra's history. Leaks suggest we're looking at more than just a specs refresh. This could be a full-on reinvention. New battery tech, AI, enhanced performance, massive camera shifts, and possibly the end of something fans have clung to for years. Welcome back, viewers. Sam here. If you live for juicy leaks, sleek tech, and the kind of insider updates that make your phone feel outdated, hit that like button, share this with a fellow tech nerd, and subscribe so you're always first in line for the future. So let's dive in because the 26 Ultra rumors are piling up and they're wild. First up, the battery. If you've been stuck on 5,000 mAh fatigue, get this, Samsung might be testing a 7,000 mAh monster. That's tablet level endurance, and the only way they're doing it by removing the S Pen slot. Yep, the iconic built-in stylus might be out. But wait, Samsung's not ditching the S Pen entirely. Instead, the plan could be to go magnetic like Apple's iPad Pro. Snap-on. Wirelessly chargeable, sleek, and always visible, it could actually be a win-win, more battery, cleaner design, and no awkward slot hogging internal space. Now here's where it gets spicy. Word is, Samsung's experimenting with silicon-carbon batteries, the same next-gen tech being eyed by EV makers. Compared to traditional lithium-ion, they're lighter, more energy-dense, and way faster to charge. If even a fraction of that makes it into the S26 Ultra, we're talking about game-changing endurance without a bulky design. Meanwhile, camera leaks hint at Samsung possibly ditching the dual telephoto setup. Sounds like a downgrade. Think again. The replacement could be a single ultra adaptive lens with variable aperture and optical zoom capabilities, covering wide portrait zoom and low light with just one sensor. Fewer parts, smarter results, and while we're talking about image upgrades, a 324MP sensor is reportedly in development. That's not just overkill, it's DSLR threatening. If paired with Samsung's latest AI image processing, you're looking at content so sharp you'll forget you shot it on a phone. Design-wise, Samsung seems to be targeting one of users' biggest pet peeves, the infamous camera bump. The fix, a new inkjet matte lens coating that reduces glare and slims down the profile. No more table wobble, no more lens flares, just clean modern hardware. But performance junkies, don't worry, Samsung hasn't forgotten you. The S26 Ultra is expected to pack the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2, and based on leaked benchmarks, it might finally outperform Apple's A-series chips in both single-core and multi-core tests. Over 4,000 points in single-core and 11,000 in multi-core. That's a serious flex. Even crazier early tests show it might beat the iPhone 17 Pro Max in real-world multitasking and gaming. And that's with the new Adreno 8040 GPU, which is rumored to feature dedicated graphics memory for console-level visuals. In your pocket. Some markets will also see Samsung's new Exynos 2600 chip. It's built on the same cutting-edge Therm process, but let's be real. After the last few Exynos flops, this one's going to need to prove itself hard. If Samsung nails it, they could finally reclaim some faith in their in-house silicon. Now let's zoom out and talk about the rest of the Galaxy family. If the S26 Ultra gets a 7,000 mAh battery, what happens to the Z Fold 7? Rumors say it'll stick with the current battery. Och, the Flip 7 FE might go all in on Exynos to cut costs. Mixed feelings incoming. Charging speeds still stuck. Leaks say Samsung's hovering around 45 W wired charging. Compare that to Chinese brands casually pushing 100 W, and it feels like Samsung's stuck in 2020. Sure, safety comes first after the Note 7 incident, but come on, we're 5 generations past that now. There's also chatter about a mysterious material, codenamed Suzanne, being tested in Samsung's battery labs. No one knows what it is, but insiders say it could dramatically improve thermal efficiency and power density. If that's real, Samsung's playing a long game we're just starting to see. And for display lovers, the S26 Ultra keeps the 120Hz LTPO screen, but bezels basically gone. Think floating slab of glass vibes. Sadly, no under-display camera magic yet, still a punch hole for now. So with all that said, here's the big question. Is this Samsung finally stepping out at Apple's shadow, or just throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks? Either way, the risk factor is higher than ever, and that's what makes this Ultra feel, well, Ultra. What would make you upgrade? Giant battery, Pro, grade camera. Or are you still holding out for under-display everything? Drop your wish list in the comments. I'm reading every single one. And if you're as hyped for this release as I am, buckle up. The leaks are only getting hotter, the rumors welder, and we haven't even hit unpack season yet. Stay curious, stay connected, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.